Good morning. It is our second to last Monday of the year. It is May 15. And the busy weeks continue, although this might be the topper. This might be the busiest of all. But I mean, it's all good stuff, but it's a lot. So we're gonna kind of dive in. I'm gonna dive into my notes first, and then I'll go with the calendar. All right. Okay. So the first note is choir on May 16. So we're switching Tuesday and Wednesday. 6th through 8th choir. So we're gonna all have choir on Tuesday. So even if you have general music on Tuesday, all of us are gonna have choir on Tuesday because of the choir concert tomorrow night. Okay, and then you will all you general music people, you will have that on Wednesday. Okay, so choir, we're switching things again. So obviously we want this final rehearsal during class Tuesday before the concert tomorrow night. Okay, so that's important to know. Tuesday is also a combined rehearsal with everybody. So at 2:30, I need the entire choir to go down Tuesday, tomorrow, 2:30 to 3, and then you'll come back up to homeroom. Okay, 2:30, combined rehearsal tomorrow. All right. There's still we met with our host from Faces and Cultures from Guatemala. If you are interested in being a host, please check out, and I'll show you the website. Let me. I'm gonna jump on that in just a second. Let me find that. All right, so I'm gonna jump over. So it's on our main site. You'll see it says Guatemala Cultural Program. If you have the key is if you're interested. Here's a little bit of details. Some families with their testimony, things like that. But here's Gabby. You can email her. She's awesome. She's so quick on email. She's just terrific. Definitely something to consider. It's really a neat program. Okay. All right. I've got band concert. Going back to the concerts, band concerts tonight, choir concerts tomorrow night. Here's the cool detail about that. Drum roll, please. It is a soft opening in our Performing Arts Center, our brand new Performing Arts Center. It's not like a big grand opening. It's a soft opening, limited seating. Our gym holds 1,000+ people. Our Performing Arts Center does not. So there's some limited seating there, but nonetheless, it is going to be amazing. It is the most beautiful room. It is just stunningly gorgeous. And I am so pumped after all this effort and fundraising and sweat equity and just all this, it's up and running, and just so excited. So pumped. It's going to be great. So that's the band concert tonight, and then the choir concerts tomorrow night. Awesome. Let's see. Speaking of performances, hope you had a chance to go to Peter Pan on Friday or Saturday. I was there Friday night. It's just amazing. Seeing, I don't know all the elementary students, but man, saw the 6th graders up there and the 7th graders and the 8th graders. You just make me so proud. I'm just so proud. It was just incredible. I know it was exhausting. That week leading up to it was exhausting, but man, you did it. And it was just a treat, man. You're just amazing. So thank you for sharing your gifts and talents with us. All right, this Saturday, the 20th, we've got some playoffs. Congratulations, Coach Jones, Mr. Jones, league champs. Congratulations to your baseball team, Coach. It's awesome. And playoffs are this Saturday. There's playoff baseball, and there's playoff soccer. The soccer, they started their playoffs last week. So they're now in the Final Four, with a chance to obviously make it to the championship game. So that's this Saturday. I'll get some more details on that in terms of time. It's not here, it's on the road. It's at a neutral site. Whew. Okay, I got to keep rolling here. Moving on the calendar. Obviously, Spirit Week starts this today. You've got DC Spirit Day today. Again, you've got the the band concerts tonight there. And then you'll see that each one has a Spirit Day listed there. So twin or triplet day and so on is tomorrow and stuff like that. Let's see. The choir concerts are tomorrow night. Again, a soft opening in the PAC. It's going to be amazing. Cannot wait. And then Wednesday night, our seniors do this senior synthesis night. And it's all set up in the Academic Commons. Our students will start to see those showing up this week. Today. And then obviously quite a bit tomorrow and a lot on Wednesday. And it is an amazing experience. If you want to come that night, everybody's welcome. It's they talk about their past, their present, and their future selves from a spiritual, academic, emotional, social emotional perspective. It's really, really, really awesome. I remember when my two kids did it. It was really a really neat experience. I strongly encourage you to arrive, about 6 o'clock and just kind of walk through them and meet those seniors. It's pretty special. And then again, Thursday, we've got chapel. Last day of electives is on Thursday. This Thursday, it's your last day of electives. And then Friday is, we've got our 7th graders are going to kind of be, by homerooms, are going to be out helping with field day. Pray for good weather. And then Friday night is the 8th grade dance. And that is up in the dining hall. Depending on the weather, it kind of spills outside a little bit. And it is so much fun. We've been doing it forever, and it's a blast. So I cannot wait for y'all to be there and have a good time with that. There's your cleanup crew. Ellen, Sarah, Nate, Piper, Gabby, and Jack. Okay? And then here's some other things going on here. All right. Let me get to my notes in church. Okay? Out of 1 Peter, chapter 2, 11. I thought, as I was listening to this, I'm thinking a couple of things. One is perfect for our 8th graders as they embark on their next journey. The second thing is, I often wonder, how do we as Denver Christian people, right, whether you're students or staff, how do we represent A, Denver Christian, B, Christ, outside this building, on your teams, in your clubs, in your neighborhood, whatever. Like, how do we represent our God? How do we represent Denver Christian? And so these verses here kind of challenge that. It says, "Dear friends, I urge you as as aliens and strangers in the world to abstain from sinful desires which war against your soul." That's a powerful statement. "Live such good lives among others that they accuse you of doing wrong." Like, you are so above reproach that they're like, what kind of person are you? Like, maybe you're kind of weird. That's okay. That they may see your good deeds and glorify God on the day he visits. So in other words, each and every day, how do we represent Christ? How do we represent Denver Christian? I'll just be straight up. Do we cuss all the time with our teams because all our teammates cuss and we want to be kind of accepted as kind of cool? And if we don't cuss, then maybe we're looked upon as weird. Maybe we're not cool, right? So we don't want to be different. And it's scary for a middle schooler to be different, but in that verse and many other verses, God is saying, no, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. So So the title of the sermon yesterday was we have a PR problem. So in other words, if we're out cussing or talking about inappropriate things or looking at inappropriate things and sharing those with our teammates and our friends outside school or frankly inside school, people are gonna look at us and say, wait, that's Christian? Wait, that person's representing Jesus Christ? I don't get it. Could we be so different that they say, wow, that's different. I want to know more about that. That person seems different. They stand up for what's right. And that person who's maybe wondering, who's this Jesus character? They say, that person's kind of above board. That person doesn't really participate in our cussing and our content and like they're just kind of different. Boy, they're like a better sport. They show just incredible sportsmanship. What's going on? I want to know more about that. So that's kind of what this is saying. So what God is saying, this is his plan all along, right? Adam and Eve failed big time. But then God says, wait a minute. I am not giving up on these people. I am not giving. Let's try this again. But I'm going to wash away all these mistakes with the blood of Jesus. I'm going to say, you know what? I care so much for these people and their redemption and their restoration that I'm going to send my only son to die for them. I am not giving up on these people. I'm not giving up on these people. So now, how do we repay that? Well, we know we can't earn our way to anything, right? We know that. But we can live a life that's a testimony to Jesus. We can live a life that's a testimony to God. On our sports teams, in our neighborhoods, hanging out with our friends in the mall, whatever. We can live a life that is a testimony to Jesus Christ. So the question is, in this case, what would Peter say? How would Peter say for us to act? We should act like we are honoring and glorifying God all the time. Now, we're not perfect. I make mistakes all the time. All the time. But I know that God is not giving up on me, and I sure know God is not giving up on you. So my encouragement to you is let's live a life that's different. That's not the same, that doesn't talk like that or look at those things or talk about those things or act like that on the sports field or the court. Let's be different. That's my challenge to you. Anyway, I could go on and on about this. I thought it was awesome. But that's my 2 cents. That's my notes from church. So talk to you later. Love y'all. Be good.